we are going to learn 10 ways to sound British. British, like you're from the UK, innit? And of course, there's no better way to learn British English than in the rain. I'm completely drenched. I'm soaked through. I'm really wet. Just give me a sec to dry off from the video intro and we'll learn how to sound British. Number 1, word choice. There are some everyday words that are different in British English, so you need to make sure you learn them. In British English, this isn't candy, it's a sweet. Don't call it an eggplant, it's an aubergine. And it's definitely not a sweater, it's a jumper. Much better. So the first tip for sounding British is to use some British specific vocabulary and try and avoid the American alternatives. But it's not only vocabulary that makes us sound British. Number 2, idioms and expressions. It's not my cup of tea. You're taking the biscuit. These are idioms and expressions that we use all of the time in British English, and they're quintessentially British, and we absolutely love using idioms and expressions. If something is not your cup of tea, it means it's not something you enjoy. And if someone is taking the biscuit, it means they are annoying you. They're taking the piss. So if you can use some of these idioms and expressions that we use in British English, it will really help you sound British. Try watching some British series, British movies, or some British YouTubers to help you learn British expressions and idioms. Subscribe to the channel. Number 3, pronounce your T's, or don't. So if you want to speak with modern received pronunciation, like me, you need to pronounce all of your T's clearly. It's a T sound. So in the US, you're likely to hear tomato, but in the UK, it's tomato, tomato, and the tomato is on the table. Tomato. And this would be a glass of water, water. However, there are variations of British English where the T's in the middle of the word are not pronounced. So this becomes water. And this one, tomato. However, if you want to speak English clearly so everyone understands, I recommend you pronounce all of your T's. Tomato, water. No, wait. Water, tomato. Number 4, drop the R. So in most British accents, including my own, we don't pronounce the R at the end of words. So this would be guitar. So the vowel is open at the end and there's no sound. Guitar, R, guitar. And behind me, you can see pictures, pictures. So it's picture, picture, picture. Could be a song. Guitar, picture. That's British English. Number 5, sentence rhythm. So if you want to sound British, you need to learn British sentence rhythm because there is a certain musicality to British English. You can do this by listening to somebody that you like and repeating them. So I will give you a sentence and you can repeat to practice. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't do that today. Great job. Now it's stopped raining, so I'm going to go for a walk. Number 6, closed pronunciation. So quite often British pronunciation is more closed and rounded than American pronunciation. We're going to look at a couple of examples and pay close attention to my lips. In American English, walk, walk. In British English, walk, walk. In American English, talk, talk. In British English, talk, talk. I like to walk and talk versus I like to walk and talk. Sorry for my American accent. Number 7, the O sound. So another big difference with British English is that we like to use a clear O sound with many words. For example, O, hot, or O, coffee, or O, a lot. I like to drink a lot of hot coffee. Number 8, the R sound. Okay, so another sound you need to learn if you want to sound British is the R sound. It's especially common in received pronunciation. So you can find it in words like dark or park. I walk in the dark park. Okay, I'm back home. It's actually quite windy today. First it was raining, now it's windy. You can add that to your list of ways to sound British. Always talk about the weather. But anyway, back to pronunciation of R sounds. In received pronunciation, this would be grass, grass. But in other accents in the UK, you'll say grass, grass. I sit on my arse, or I sit on my ass. Number 9, regional slang. I'm Hank Marvin. So if you want to sound British, you can use British slang. British slang is quite regional, however, it can be fun to learn. So if you say, I'm Frank Marvin, this is Cockney rhyming slang. It originates in the East End of London, and it means I'm starving, I'm really hungry. You can also say, I'm on my dog and bone, which means I'm on my phone. Now, most people in the UK will not use these terms unless it's in a playful, fun way. So you can do it as well, and that can help you connect with British people, because a language is not only about communication, it's also about connection. So using slang can help you connect with British people. Number 10, add polite softness. If you want to sound British, you need to sound polite. That's why you need to add polite softness. So you don't say, give me. You need to add something before. For example, could you possibly? Could you possibly give me a spoon? Or do you mind? Do you mind passing me the water? I was just wondering if you would stop staring at me as I eat. It's a bit weird. So always remember to be polite if you want to sound British. Say please, thank you, and always, always remember to say sorry, even if you don't know what it's for. I'm just kidding. So those are 10 ways to sound British. I hope you found the video educational, interesting, entertaining. You can support the channel by liking the video, commenting, subscribing, and even joining the community where you'll get more resources to learn about British English or learn English in general. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.